Devil fruits, central to the world of One Piece, are mysterious fruits granting extraordinary abilities to those who consume them. At the heart of their allure is the enigma of their origins. Are they rooted in nature, or do they spring from a supernatural source? Devil fruits come in various types, each bestowing unique powers like turning one's body into an element, transforming into an animal, or manipulating the environment. The complexity and diversity of these powers only add to the allure and mystique of their origins. The significance of devil fruits in the broader conversation about their origins is immense. These fruits drive much of the plot within One Piece, influencing characters, events, and the balance of power across the world. The debate about whether their origin is natural or supernatural touches on themes of evolution, magic, and the unknown, often challenging the characters and viewers to rethink the limits of possibility. Consider the example of the Gomu Gomu no Mi fruit. Consumed by the protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy, it grants him rubber-like flexibility, enabling his journey and shaping his destiny. Another example is the Sube Sube no Mi fruit, which gives the user a body so slippery that all physical attacks slide off them, suggesting an evolutionary trait heightened to the realm of fantasy. These examples underscore the influence and practical impact devil fruits have within their narrative world. Opinions vary on the origin of devil fruits. Some theorize they could be a form of evolution, a transformation of existing species into something more potent. Others argue they represent a facet of the supernatural, a bridge between the natural world and the mystical. Debates rage within the fan community, with discussions balancing between biological mutations and magical artifacts, each side providing compelling arguments. However, this concept is not without controversy. The existence of Sea Prism Stone, which negates devil fruit powers, suggests a connection to a natural world limitation, hinting at a possible natural origin. Alternatively, the ability to manifest powers so extraordinary that they defy conventional logic supports a supernatural explanation. This dichotomy fuels ongoing discussions about the nature of the universe One Piece inhabits. The examination of devil fruit's origins flows into broader themes of the story: the nature of power, the push and pull between nature and magic, and humanity's role in a world filled with mysteries. The exploration of whether devil fruits are natural phenomena or products of the supernatural directly affects how the world and its possibilities are perceived, making their origins a linchpin in understanding the broader narrative. The concept of historical theories of origin, cultural and mythological views, delves into how past civilizations and traditional narratives have attempted to explain the origins of devil fruits, those enigmatic fruits granting mysterious powers in the world of One Piece. This point is crucial to understanding the broader debate surrounding the nature versus supernatural origins of devil fruits, as it enriches our perspective by highlighting how different cultures and mythologies might interpret these phenomena. Historically, many cultures have resorted to mythological explanations for phenomena they couldn't scientifically unpack. For instance, the concept of the forbidden fruit in Judeo-Christian mythology parallels the tempting nature and transformative consequences of consuming a devil fruit, underscoring a long-standing human fascination with the idea of transformative edibles. In Japanese folklore, which significantly influences One Piece, mythical fruits often embody supernatural abilities, akin to the mythical peach of immortality. These narratives suggest an intrinsic link between devil fruits and mythological storytelling, offering insights into how such powerful artifacts might have been perceived in ancient contexts. A viewpoint supporting these cultural interpretations suggests that myths are essentially humanity's first attempts at explanation, an effort to weave narratives that provide structure and meaning to the unexplainable. Perhaps devil fruits within the One Piece narrative could symbolize humanity's age-old attempt to understand and harness mysterious forces. However, challenges to this viewpoint arise from more scientific or pragmatic perspectives, which argue that attributing devil fruits solely to cultural myths overlooks the possibility of a tangible, albeit undiscovered, natural explanation. Some might even argue that these mythological views distract from more empirical approaches, thereby limiting our understanding of their actual origins and functions. These cultural and mythological interpretations deeply influence the ongoing debates around the origin of devil fruits. Positioned between the realms of the natural and the supernatural, they form a bridge that connects the scientific inquiry of nature with the intuitive mysticism of myth. Thus, they enrich the discourse by setting a precedent for viewing devil fruits not merely as magical entities or natural curiosities, but as complex artifacts that defy simple categorization, thereby enhancing the intrigue and mystery surrounding them. In exploring the mysterious origin of devil fruits, the scientific perspective offers a natural explanation that challenges the supernatural narrative often surrounding these enigmatic objects. Within the One Piece universe, devil fruits grant extraordinary abilities to their users, but a scientific viewpoint seeks to ground these phenomena in explanations resembling those from real-world biology and natural sciences. The concept of natural explanations for devil fruits centers on the idea that, rather than being imbued with mystical properties, these fruits might have unique biological or evolutionary origins. This perspective is pivotal because it provides a rational framework that aligns with scientific principles, challenging the notion of magic, and instead attributing the fruit's powers to complex yet comprehensible natural laws. One illustrative example from the real world is the phenomenon of biomimicry, where organisms evolve features that allow them to exhibit abilities that seem nearly supernatural, such as the regenerative capabilities of certain lizards or the camouflage techniques of cephalopods. By extending this logic to devil fruits, it is conceivable that these abilities could stem from evolutionary adaptations within the fictional ecosystem, making them a product of natural selection. Another pertinent example is the use of genetic engineering in modern science, where organisms are modified to exhibit characteristics not naturally found in nature. Drawing parallels, it could be theorized that devil fruits result from an ancient civilization's advanced bioengineering, intended to harness and bestow specific abilities. Supporters of this natural explanation often argue that attributing the origins of devil fruits to science rather than magic lends credibility and depth to the narrative, inviting audiences to engage with the story in a way that prompts reflection on the limits and potential of human understanding and innovation. However, challenges to this perspective abound. Detractors might argue that stripping devil fruits of their supernatural aura diminishes the mystery and wonder crucial to the storyline's fantastical elements. Additionally, it strains the suspension of disbelief when trying to fit devil fruits into conventional scientific paradigms, given their vastly diverse and implausible powers. The debate over the natural versus supernatural origins of devil fruits significantly influences the broader narrative, touching upon themes of human curiosity, the pursuit of knowledge, and the delicate balance between the known and the unknown. Whether viewed through the lens of science or magic, the origins of devil fruits remain a compelling topic that continues to captivate fans, prompting profound questions about the nature of power, discovery, and the universe itself. Exploring the supernatural aspect of the mysterious origin of devil fruits delves into the idea that these fruits may stem from magical or mythical sources rather than natural ones. The supernatural encompasses elements beyond scientific understanding or the laws of nature, often involving magical, mythical, or spiritual phenomena. In the context of devil fruits, this implies they could be connected to mystical forces, deities, or ancient magic, suggesting that their powers don't just occur by accident or evolution, but are instead imbued by some extraordinary means. This notion is significant because it offers a broader understanding of the origins of devil fruits, which are central to the power dynamics and storytelling in their universe. By considering supernatural origins, it opens up a realm of possibilities about the history, purpose, and potential of these enigmatic fruits, potentially linking them to mythological figures or lost civilizations, thereby enriching the narrative tapestry. A prime example illustrating this could be the mythologies and folklore from various cultures that speak of magical fruits bestowing power or knowledge. One such parallel is the golden apples of Norse mythology, which grant the gods eternal youth. Another example is the peaches of immortality in Chinese mythology, consumed by deities to become immortal. These legendary fruits highlight the timeless human fascination with magical fruits as symbols of power and transformation. Supporters of the supernatural origin theory often point to the inexplicable nature of the powers granted by devil fruits as evidence that they transcend natural phenomena. In fictional narratives, such extraordinary attributes often hint at intervention by gods or magical forces rather than random chance. However, this concept is not without its challenges and controversies. Skeptics argue that attributing supernatural causes to unexplained phenomena can be a convenient narrative device that overlooks the potential for scientific explanations that may yet be uncovered. Critics may also point out that supernatural theories lack empirical evidence, making them less tangible and harder to prove or disprove. By entertaining the supernatural possibilities, this perspective inherently influences other aspects of the main topic, such as the potential for unlocking hidden secrets or discovering unknown abilities within devil fruits. It also invites speculation about the true nature of the source of these powers, potentially pointing to ancient myths or lost civilizations within the storyline. Overall, exploring the magical and mythical possibilities adds depth and intrigue, captivating audiences with the mystery wrapped in legends and magic.